The Zodiac Killer was one of the most notorious and enigmatic serial killers in American history. Active in Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s, he is believed to have killed at least 5 people and possibly as many as 37, though his exact number of victims remains unknown. The first confirmed victims of the Zodiac were high school students Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, who were shot to death in their car on December 20, 1968, in the small town of Benicia. A few months later, on July 4, 1969, Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau were shot while sitting in their car at a remote spot in Vallejo. Ferrin died, but Mageau survived and provided the first description of the killer, whom he said was a white man in his mid-20s with short, light brown hair. The Zodiac's next known attack occurred on September 27, 1969, at Lake Berryessa, where he approached Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, 2 college students who were picnicking by the lake. The Zodiac wore a black hood with a white cross on the front and attacked the couple with a knife, stabbing them multiple times. Hartnell survived the attack, but Shepard died 2 days later. On October 11, 1969, the Zodiac struck again, shooting cab driver Paul Stein in the head and driving off with his wallet and keys. This time, the killer left a piece of Stein's shirt with his signature symbol, a circle with a cross inside. The Zodiac's letters to the press, which began in August 1969, were often rambling and filled with misspellings and grammatical errors. He claimed to have killed as many as 37 people, but many of these claims are believed to be false. The letters also included cryptic codes and ciphers, some of which have never been solved. The Zodiac's letters and phone calls to police taunted and mocked law enforcement, and he seemed to relish in the attention he was getting from the media. He referred to himself as Zodiac and included his symbol in his messages, which became his trademark. Despite intense police investigations and numerous suspects, the Zodiac Killer was never caught. In fact, he may have even taunted police by attending a public event in 1971, where he wore a costume that resembled the description provided by one of his surviving victims. Over the years, several suspects have emerged in the Zodiac case, but none have been definitively linked to the killings. One of the most promising leads came in 2002, when police obtained a partial DNA sample from a stamp on one of the Zodiac's letters. However, the DNA did not match any of the suspects, and the case remains unsolved. The story of the Zodiac Killer has inspired numerous books, movies, and TV shows, and his identity continues to be a subject of intense speculation and fascination. The case remains open, and the FBI has said that it will continue to pursue any new leads that may emerge.